All alone we will never be.
You're fast. You're very fast. I mean, you said it yourself. Balloons are classified as lethal weapons.
They sure are.
Sonic exclaimed, getting up from the couch to do a little dance. Tom smiled and let the boy have his fun. Then,
So we can pretty much travel across the world in record time.
Yeah, actually,
Sonic thought for a minute.
when I first came to Earth, I was somewhere else. A place called, Beaver Town.
Beaverhead, Oregon.
That's the place.
Sonic thought for a minute.
I stayed there until I realized there was not a single beaver inside. So I ran for a few minutes and ended up here.
Well, that's a 14-hour drive for me, but you can get there in a zip.
Tom paused. One pause.
My point is you could have found your way to San Francisco only in less time than it actually took.
It was something that had been on his mind for a while now. Sure, the kid was Will, a kid, but he was smart and knew how to get around. Living on his own for a decade proved that. And yes, Tom drove Sonic to San Francisco because he shot him with the tranquilizer gun. But Sonic recovered quickly. He was also impatient and very active. Nowadays, he can stand a car ride if he can get to the destination in less than half the time on foot. The Hedgehog sat back down on the couch, thinking hard at Tom's statement. When he finally looked up at the man, his eyes were big and genuinely confused.
Why would I do that?
Now Tom was confused.
Well, like I said, you're the fastest thing alive. You could probably run across the whole country and still make it to San Fran in less time than it took for me to drive you there. Probably could have interacted with more people than you ever have in this small town.
Sonic was still thinking, scrunching his brow. The cogs in his brain were visibly working to make sense of those words.
But you've been my favorite person in Green Hills ever since the first time I saw you talking to donuts and small animals. So I wouldn't want to travel with anyone else, much less alone.
The Hedgehog grinned. So did Tom. He couldn't deny that warmed his heart a little. Then Sonic continued.
I've spent so much time by myself that when I had the chance not to be alone, I just took it. And now I don't want to be alone ever again.
And you got home here for as long as you want.
He couldn't wait to tell Maddie that he was the favorite.